What's up, Rhody Foody fam? We out here in the city of Barrington. Probably going to get arrested if I go a little...
Yeah, it's a tough town for that stuff.
It's tough town. Welcome back to our channel. I'm here with a special guest, my man, Frank. So Frank probably got PTSD when he saw me because when I used to have a sandwich shop, I used to be like, hey, Frank, I need 12 cases of bread yesterday. He's like, Loop, I can't do that, but okay. But I think you did a couple times, man, so thank you. So Frank is, what's the official title?
Sales associate.
Sales associate for Cisco, which services literally almost every single restaurant in the state of Rhode Island. But you guys also,
Massachusetts.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
So,
New Hampshire.
So we're here at, and we'll get into the origins of the name, Spaghetti Lane in the great city of Barrington.
Yep.
So we're going to take some quick bites real quick and then we'll talk about this. So grab your sandwich.
Yep, I'm going.
You going in?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, brother.
I've been
Cheers.
thinking about this all day.
Down the hatch, guys. We have a little saying here, down. Look how thick that is. It's a thick boy.
Oh, my God. That's good. As they say, that's a good meatball.
Oh, my God.
That's a good meatball.
Hold on. No, little quick bite. We had this lady walk by us earlier. She was like, she gripped her purse a little tighter than usual. She's like, who are these two guys eating grinders in the parking lot?
She kind of gave us a look. Then she talked back. You know, she was nice. After.
No, she was nice. She was nice. Then she was like,
Yeah.
Then she was like, oh, he's in a Subaru. He's okay.
That is one of the official cars of Barrington.
No, Subaru?
Subaru. Oh yeah, Subaru, Volvo. You know, those are go-tos.
I know. I always, when I'm driving, I take off the glasses, put on my dad hat, Subaru upright.
Wow, that's really good.
I know. We're gonna have to switch over. You know what? Just switch the plates.
Yep.
Take this plate, and I'll do one of these. Beep de boop.
Yep. Oh yeah, look at that. Peppers in there and everything.
So essentially, I got the grinder, the Italian grinder, all the good in there, and then Frank would not shut up about the damn meatballs. So I'm excited, man, because Frank knows his food. We're going in here.
So the meatballs, he has his family come in and they prep them like the old recipe,
old school way.
Yeah, so they're like literally homemade. That. It's their family recipe. The sauce too, when you taste the sauce. So
all right,
Mike's at a few places and they're all go to. My kids swear by these meatballs too.
This respects a clean the palateness.
Oh my God!
All right,
this thing is jacked.
There we go. He didn't skimp on the size of these meatballs either, man.
No. I said we need to eat the sauce. Everything's so good.
Oh, it is packed in there. Wow. We're gonna need a moment of silence.
Yeah.
So we were talking about a little bit about the history of Spaghetti Lane.
Yep.
On what exactly it means. And you got a cool little story about it.
Yeah, so Spaghetti Lane is Maple Ave in Barrington, even though we're off of Maple Ave, but this whole neighborhood is Spaghetti Lane. So all the streets are basically named after old Italian immigrants. There was a big brick factory, which is now where the Barrington Y and Brickyard Pond is, which hit a spring and is underwater, actually.
Yeah. Sounds about right, 2020.
Yeah. The
oh my God.
But it's pretty cool. So this was a really heavy Italian neighborhood. So growing up in Barrington, like
still
I did,
is?
Yeah, still is.
Yeah.
So growing up in Barrington, we always referred to this as Spaghetti Lane. Like you're going to Spaghetti Lane, or where you're picking up your buddy. Yeah, he lives over in Spaghetti Lane. You know, like we have Rumstick, we have West Barrington.
That's so cool.
Spaghetti Lane. So.
Oh yeah, I've been to Rumstick. Is that over by the water a little bit? Yeah. So with this, I mean, I guess it's not really. You can't really compare apples and oranges, but this is like the Federal Hill.
Yeah,
Barrington,
Silver Lake and Cranston, right? That's
Oh yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So this was definitely like you drive down the roads, you'll see like Andriozzi Lane, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And Mike grew up here as well in this neighborhood.
Mike's
Mike's a trip. Mike's a good dude.
Mike's an awesome dude, man. I mean, we got obviously Frank knows him a lot better than I do, but the moment that I had with him. He was a fun guy. Like, I can't wait till everything gets back to normal. I want to come in here and just chill with him for a couple hours and eat some grinders.
He'll tell you some stories.
Yeah. So they have right now they have obviously some COVID hours, guys. They're doing takeout, beer and wine. They have some tables outside, about 2 or 3 I saw.
Yeah.
So they're doing outdoor dining, but obviously they're focused on takeout right now. I believe, if I can remember correctly, because my mind is getting older, 11:30 to 2, then they close down, and then 4 to...
I think 8 or 9.
4 to 8, something like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and he does a really good takeout business. Weekends call early, because it is like, you know, the town really supports him really well.
And here's the thing too. They've only been open since May. Whoever designed that place, because it looks like it looks like someone who has experience.
Yeah.
Like they've been open for a decade.
Yeah, it's nice.
And they went like kind of an old world, a lot of wood. They also have a wall of like wine.
Yep.
And then they also had some refrigerators with some craft beers. I think I saw craft beers
Yeah,
in
he
there.
did.
Yeah.
The wine list is really good.
The Meatball guys. They had what was the other thing that he said? Oh,
The lobster roll is
yeah, the
fantastic.
lobster roll. That's what it was. I was excited to try the lobster roll, and then I was like, man, all these restaurants have been throwing lobster rolls at me. I was like,
and the bread is baked on Spaghetti Lane, different bakery.
ooh, around here.
Yeah, it's a local
around
bakery.
here.
It's about, I don't know, a block away, 2 blocks away, Vienna Bakery, which has been in the town forever. But Mike gets the bread locally, literally right around the corner.
Have they been in the restaurant business for a while?
Mike has been, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
He's had a few different places. This is
Yeah.
family
Family.
type of thing. That picture of the chef in the back was actually his father, who was a chef as well.
I love that, man. And then obviously, within Rhode Island, there's communities within communities, and then there's a community within the community within the community. So we walk in. Frank's like, oh yeah, that kid plays lacrosse with my son. What'd you say?
Lacrosse and hockey. Yeah.
And then he teaches theater, and so I was like, what the heck is going on here, man?
Yep,
But
great kid, Michael Cox.
That's what I love about Rhode Island, though. One of the cool things I like about these videos is I'm like being reintroduced to Rhode Island and all its little pockets, because every single little neighborhood definitely has its own little charm, has its own little history. I never knew about Spaghetti Lane.
Right. Even coming here, you were kind of like, where is this place?
Well, because it's like it's off the road and then down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you come into this plaza.
It's like
that's
hidden.
a gorgeous plaza, by the way. So it's just, you got to come here, guys. It's really, really good. I'm going to take a couple more bites, and then we have a cool segment here called After Meal Q&A.
All right, I'm down with that.
We want to get to know who Frank is.
Uh-oh. That's a deeper conversation.
Frank's like, all right, save some money on some therapy this week. All right, guys. One more bite, and we'll get into it.
This is good.
I
devoured that meatball.
I also do a thing called the money bite. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a meatball on top of the grinder. Banana peppers. Oh, man, I love banana peppers. All right, guys, down the hatch. Spaghetti Lane, Barrington. If you know, you know.
Wow.
And pass me a napkin.
Like
good
6
start.
of them?
Thank you.
All right. Hail that meatball.
You please continue eating. Because I'm going to continue eating. I just have to play host for a second.
Yeah, no problem. I'm good. I'm full.
Actually, I'm gonna let you.
Way too full.
I'm gonna let you pick the question.
All right. Let me wipe myself off here. Went right to the top.
Hold on.
All right. What did you screw up, but no one ever found out it was you? God, I don't know. That's a hard one. I can't think of one.
See, these are like thought-provoking. Read it again. I need to give myself a couple extra minutes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
When did you screw everything up, but no one ever found out it was you?
Oh man, I'm trying to think legality.
Yeah, I don't know.
What can I say that's legal here? What is one thing that I screwed up that basically nobody ever found out about?
Yeah, that was you.
So, when this is an easy one. It's kind of a layup, but when Ed Brady,
Yep.
myself, and a bunch of the fellows used to live together. This is back in bachelor days. we rented out this huge house in Patuxent. It was the type of house where we're a bunch of maniacs. Like 5 of us had to live there to afford it.
Yep.
Right, but it had 5 bedrooms,
Big,
so
big
it was
place.
pretty. Yeah, it was pretty dope. By the way, the guy who owned the building, the house was literally in foreclosure. So he was taking the rent money and like keeping it and not doing any improvements, not fixing anything because he was about to lose the house.
Lose it anyway, yeah.
So we were like, oh my God, can we like not pay him? I don't know what the rules and laws were at that time. But anyways, National Grid, right? The vein of a lot of people's existence.
Yep.
Essentially, I messed up some of the bills and our power got shut off. But what happened was that we were having a party there that night, and we had to call off the party because.
And they thought it was the landlord's issue.
I got you.
But
it was really the kid, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And I was literally on the phone going, "Literally, can I wire you money, please?" And they're like, "No, it takes 2 to 4 business days to blah 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 blah." I was like, "All right," so I blamed it on the landlord. So
that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's
one.
a legal one that I could give. Frank's been in too many dicey situations that I don't know if he can actually answer this question here.
Yeah, I don't really.
You want to pass? I'll give you a pass.
Yeah, let's give me a new one. Give me a new one, because I really don't know. I don't screw anything up.
Oh my God.
No, I don't know.
Wow, that meatball. They put a decent amount of cheese in there too.
And garlic.
You know some places they're just like, here's like 2 pieces of cheese.
Yeah, no,
They're messing around.
Yes.
All right, I'll pick them.
All right, I want a good one.
I don't mess them.
I don't miss anything.
That's
up.
why he's rank.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh, a little one.
Just my style.
Would you? Oh, this is easy. We're definitely gonna pick a third one. Would you rather lock yourself out of your house or your car? Now think about that though. I've answered this one before. You want me to answer first?
Sure.
So, I'd rather lock myself out of the house.
Me too.
Because the car, I can go do something.
Right.
Right? And, yeah, I mean, I think the last time I answered that, I went a little too deep on the philosophy of locking yourself out of the car. And you can take a nap in your car if you want, but you can't leave anywhere with your house. So, I think it's the car.
Yeah.
I mean, the house.
I would definitely do the house, because I've done both, and the car freaks you out when you lock yourself out of your car. You're like, how am I getting in? What?
Then you gotta call AAA, but the AAA, depending on the guy, he's either gonna manhandle the hell out of your car, right?
Yeah, he does that stupid pump thing. They pulls your door halfway
and he's
open.
like, bippity boop. It's
we're in. We're in.
Can't hold it against us. All right. All right. Last question here, guys. Which task or chore is your least favorite?
I would say cleaning the bathroom. That's a brutal.
Yeah. That's backbreaking.
Yeah, it's just not fun. It's always.
I literally
plumbing stuff. I just hate touching that stuff. Not a fan. All right, so that'd be definitely mine.
I literally had the señorita sit down with me, look me in my eye, and say, and I wanted to tell her, I'd be like, babe, I'm sorry, it's a male thing.
Yeah.
If we can invent something, we're gonna become trillionaires.
Yeah.
If you want to sit down with me, figure it all out, we'll be trillionaires overnight. But unfortunately,
aim.
Beep it a boop.
Yeah.
So she looked at me. She's like, it's your turn next time. And I was like, all right, fair enough. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
It's just time, right? We all like, if you have more time, then it's on you to clean a little bit more. If I have more time, I'll clean a little bit more. My absolute, I hate, and I'm good at it. This is the sad part about life, when you're good at something but you hate it.
Right.
Is dishes.
Dishes, yeah.
I am so good at doing dishes. I am.
That's what.
Put me dishwasher, coach.
There's something to that, yeah.
So, I'm really good at it, but I absolutely hate it, and I think it's because I grew up with a lot of people, and there was just a mountain of dishes, especially during when everybody's in quarantine. Everyone was cooking at home a little bit, especially when restaurants were not even doing takeout. The restaurants are doing takeout now. Thank God. But we were baking at home, cooking at home, and literally in one day, I would finish the dishes, and the next day it piled up. And then you just get like it does this thing where you're like you get depressed. You're like, what the hell,
Why
man?
does this keep coming?
Yeah,
but yeah, we have 5 in our house, and I
five humans.
5 humans in the house, and it's 3 kids, and you get some dishes. And but I mean, it is. It's like you feel like you're done. You wake up the next morning, you go downstairs, and it's the first thing you see. You're like, God. What the hell?
And especially if best invention dishwasher, right? Even with that full, there's not everything fits in there, so you still have to manually. And I'm the type of person, right, that even after washing the dishes, you have to. It must be the restaurant in me. Yep. You have to clean the sink too.
Yep, I'm the same way.
You can't. It's like taking a shower in a dirty shower.
Yeah, you have to clean the sink.
You have to clean the sink. So I got the special sponge, right? The special sponge for the dishes, and then a different sponge to clean and get in all the. Anyways, it's a science, people. It's a science.
During quarantine, my dishwasher broke. And
that would happen to you.
Yeah, it definitely did. Yeah. And I ordered the part, and it took like 3 or 4 days to come in. And I'm like, all right, it was supposed to be here yesterday. And yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah,
that was terrible.
Especially when Amazon was doing. By the way, I don't know how we didn't get discounts on our Amazon Primes.
The 2-day when you
and then it turned into 2 weeks. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. They're like Prime 2 weeks.
That was made with that part for my dishwasher. I was like, come on, to be kidding me.
So guys, definitely check out Spaghetti Lane. Thank you so much for watching. Frank, Cisco.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Azevedo. Everyone has me as Frank Cisco in their phone, though.
Everyone
has me as Frank Cisco.
So he works for Cisco. His last name is not Cisco.
It could be.
But it could be.
When you're in the restaurant business, you know you are married to the restaurant business. You owned one, you know.
I brought that up in another video. I said, running a restaurant is one of the toughest. And I was very candid. I told people I don't think I'd ever do it again.
Yeah.
That's how tough it was.
It's a lot.
You
are married to it. There's no off hour. There's no vacation. There's no day off.
Nothing. Yeah. Even on your day off, you're doing paperwork.
Of course. Or getting calls.
Yeah, or getting calls. Yeah. Exactly. Or someone saying, hey, I know we have Sunday off, but I need to call out on Monday. You're like, what? Monday's our busiest day. Everyone's back at work.
Yep.
So what I was telling people is, especially if you're married and especially if you're in a relationship, that other person has to be okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because if it's literally that third person in the relationship, in the marriage, and if that doesn't gel, it's
not happening. That's why we have the highest divorce rate,
and
infidelity, and everything else.
Yeah, it's like
look at the numbers, man.
Right, and then you're like the most stressful jobs, and then some of them are like people are like, oh yeah, I understand that job. Yeah. Wow, it brings a lot of stress, and then you'll see restaurant workers, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
But it's true, guys. And what I always preach is that the hours of operation, right? What do we say, 11:32 and then 4 to 8? You think that's all they're working?
Yeah.
No. That's the first thing you think about when you wake up, last thing you think about when you go to bed. And it's just, but there's something in it, right? Because when I'm in a busy restaurant, my adrenaline starts pumping. Yeah. I want to be like, put me in, coach.
Yeah.
I want to be like, I want to get in there and help out.
Yep.
What do you need? Herd, 86. We're 86th on that. Let's go. Boom. 3 top, just sat down. Like I get excited.
Yeah, it's adrenaline junkies.
Yeah,
man.
I know. It's just if you know, if people, and I think everyone should. I wish it was mandated. Everyone should work in customer service or hospitality. It would show you how, because some people don't act right. Oh, and by the way, the last thing before we let you guys go, keep your reservations.
Yes,
that's one of the things that I'm hearing about restaurants complaining about is people are calling around town making reservations
and going to wherever they choose.
Exactly. That's I almost said a bad word. That's messed up.
A place like this with the limited space he has, if you took a table on a reservation and didn't show up, you'd kill him.
Kill him.
Yep. Yeah, it's not cool.
That's not cool at all.
Not cool at all.
So I know some of these restaurants are actually. There was a couple in Newport that. They're going to start blacklisting people, which I think is great.
That's a great idea.
There should be a reverse. I always say that there should be a reverse Yelp on bad diners.
That'd be crazy.
Right? Be like, this guy you can't make him. You can give him $1 million, and it'll be like, do I got to pay taxes on this too? Like, I just gave you $1 million, dude. Come on. So, but I think that's great because in California, I don't know if they do this here, but there was a couple of like takeout Chinese places that if you are not there to pick up the order or you do something to the driver or something, they blacklist you. You try to call in, they're like, no, dude, we can't take an order from this number.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then we also can't deliver to that address. Yeah. And that's great. I think that's fantastic, by the way. So, Spaghetti Lane.
There we are. Beautiful
Barrington. Frank. His last name is not Cisco. He works for Cisco. People need to get a hold of you for accounts, or you're too far up. Frank, by the way, Frank, throughout the years, his star has risen, where he's just like, I don't take accounts. You got to go through this guy.
I definitely take accounts still.
I'm just teasing.
But yeah, no.
But you're a busy dude, man.
Yeah.
But I want to thank you, man. You were always there for when we needed you. I know you still work with a lot of the other family members.
Yeah.
But until next time, guys, we love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Get yourself the grinder, and then also we're gonna smash this off.
It's definitely
on the video. We're just trying to be humble and dainty and Barrington.
My meatball is gone, by the way. My meatball sandwich is gone. This is just the Italian.
There's Italian left. And like, comment, subscribe, and be well, eat well, and take care of each other.
Thank you.
Ciao.